Alright, people, so I'm in Chicago right now. I'm about to eat some Harrold's chicken. If the shit's called Harrold's chicken, it gotta be good. And it ain't just black people out here, it's white people too. Waiting in anticipation. See, he ready for his Harrold's chicken. I don't know if this is a famous truck, but I see a lot of people out here waiting. So I've earned this. I'm gonna give you guys a little quick story, and you guys will hear this more on my podcast today. So if you have not tuned in to the Morning Wood Show, make sure you go to iTunes, subscribe. You can also subscribe on SoundCloud. The last week of my life has been completely nuts. Number one, I had to get my passport expedited. So I flew out here a couple of days before Halloween to get my passport expedited so I can go do a movie in India. I got a movie in India I'm working on for 4 to 6 weeks. So I came down here with my son. I sat in line for pretty much the entire day. Thought I was going to get my visa. That day did not happen. Came back home with hopes that they would mail it or send me an email and let me know the process. The phone conversation, which I can't even reenact. Like literally, my assistant and my wife was sitting there laughing at me because they've never heard me go off on someone. The process for this whole deal was completely ridiculous. Thank you, man. So I finally got my working visa. I'm not going to show you a picture because my middle name, Mama, I know you're on here, told me up with that middle name. So my middle name is on there. I ain't going to show it because I don't want everybody cracking jokes on me. But nonetheless, I finally got it. I got on a plane yesterday from St. Louis, last minute, coming to Chicago to get my working visa. And as they're closing a little deal, I don't know what it's called, where you walk into it. They were closing that down, and they emailed me, say, "Oh, we're going to mail your visa out." And I'm thinking like, bruh, I'm on a plane right now. I just put $700 on this trip. Flight, rental car, hotel, food, all this crap I put in on this. So finally, I'm on the plane. I'm like, you know what? I can't control it. Change my tone. I had already had to go off and to do that sprint. Erase all of my contacts, man. So now I'm going to a different country. I had no operating phone, couldn't receive, send, see text messages, incoming calls. So people, if you call me or you text me over the last week, I'm not being stuck up and bougie. I did not screen your call, because some people think I like to screen calls. I was not able to see, receive text messages, send them, or incoming calls. So I basically had a social media Wi-Fi enabled device like a damn iTouch. But back to the story. So I'm in Chicago now, got my working visa. By the way, Erica at Cox and Kings, the Indian consulate, you are awesome. You made this happen. You understood that I had a very sensitive situation, and you looked out. I know everybody checking out the beard. You know, my beard getting strong. Maybe that's why they was messing up my passport. They was scared of the beard. Yeah, I ain't even checked out the beard lately. It's kind of getting strong there. All right, back on the deal. So I finally did it. So now I'm here. I got a hotel for an extra day. I got my rental car for an extra day. I'm done. It's like noon. I'm like, what do I do? I'm hungry. I start smelling something that smells real good. I'm like, damn, something smells good around here. Then I look over. Harrold's Chicken. Harrold's Chicken like a mother. Right here in Chicago. So if you're in Chicago, you see a food truck, you got all these people outside waiting for a number 6 extra crispy. Slide your butt up. Slide your ass to Harrold's Chicken. Oh, let me read it slowly. One bite. One bite, we got you. I think that's why people come out here. So yeah. So don't be so all black dudes eating chicken and watermelon and all that other stuff. And I don't have a fight, and I ain't the one that missed weight. So guess what? I can eat some damn chicken, and I'm about to eat some. So let me hop off here, guys. Make sure you guys tune in to episode 5. It should be coming in about an hour. Episode 5 of the Morning Wood Show. Obviously, I'm from Ferguson, so I weighed in on that topic when it was very hot. And I went to the University of Missouri, where the UN president just resigned. I think the chancellor is considering the same thing, and I'm going to weigh in obviously as an African-American student, but not only a student, African-American student athlete, that the experience is different, and see what I have to say about that. Also, we'll be talking about the upcoming fight, Ronda Rousey, Holmes. We're bringing in a couple guests, Rocky, Dean, TJ, and a friend of mine, Phoenix Carnival, will be making her debut on the Morning Wood Show. So check that out. on iTunes podcast, The Morning Wood Show with These Nuts. And thank you guys. Let me get to my fried chicken.